So close, but so far away. Our neighbors to the north up in Oklahoma dealing with too much rainfall as a front became stationary there over the weekend. It's the same one we were telling you about on Friday that would not make it this far south. You're looking at scenes from northern Oklahoma there where several inches of rain over a short period of time, well, created rivers on the highways. Big hail out in West Texas out of some of those same storms yesterday. Hail the size of baseballs, knocking out skylights and windshields out around the Lubbock area. Now, we don't need any of that kind of weather this time of year, though. That does happen here in Texas, but we continue to be unusually dry, and as we head into the month of May, we're really not seeing any significant storm systems that might break this dry spell. We're going to talk more about that in a minute. I have the new outlook for the whole month of May that the Climate Prediction Center put out just today. That's coming up. Well, we have clouds in the sky. That's a start, but again, other than sprinkles, we haven't seen much. It's 81 degrees in the city right now. Our evening planning forecast taking us slowly down to around 77 between now and 10 p.m. with skies remaining mostly cloudy. Out in the hill country, it's 86 in Llano. Burnett's coming in at 83 right now. Did have a nice little shower this morning just southeast of Burnett, about 6 miles southeast of Burnett, that produced about a quarter of an inch. But whoever lives on that particular farm or ranch was very, very lucky. The rest of us didn't even get anything measurable today. Low and mid 80s in the metro area right now, and off to the east, temperatures also mainly in the low 80s. Officially in Austin, it is 81 degrees. The dew points are high, 68, 69, making it humid, 82% the relative humidity, rather the temperature out at the airport with that high relative humidity too. Winds 9 miles an hour, sunset tonight, 8:08. Pollen count today. Here's one bit of good news. The mold count, which has been high every day lately, is back down into the medium category at 688. Grass also medium, and tree pollens in the low category today. Around the state, pretty warm in most locations, except up in Amarillo, it's 77, 91 in Midland, 83 in Dallas. But again, this looks a whole lot more normal than last week's temperature map. Remember, we saw 100s on the map every day, especially out to our west. On the cloud and radar movie here, you can see some of that moisture, just low-level flow off the Gulf of Mexico, helping to trigger a few showers in our area this morning. Some stronger thunderstorms are forming out in the higher terrain in West Texas, but we're not expecting those to influence our weather. In fact, the jet stream track right now is shifting to the north. It's kind of a scary scene here, what we're looking at out the next 7 to 14 days, as it's more of a summertime pattern than a late April or early May pattern. Here's that new outlook I told you about for the month of May, precipitation-wise, drier than normal out west. That's okay news for us. We prefer to see a big wetter than normal area, according to the Climate Prediction Center and the climate models in our area, but we're not outlooked one way or the other, which means we have an equal chance of being either wetter than normal or drier than normal during the month of May. So, you know, it's a coin flip. Let's hope we are at least average. Average would be 4.5 inches in a typical May. Look for it to be pretty hot this month, though. Warmer than normal weather is expected through the month, or next month, through the month of May. May, I guess, begins tomorrow. In the morning, again, a patch of drizzle, a scattered light rain showers, a shower with that onshore flow from the Gulf of Mexico, but don't look for anything significant. Tonight, the low temperatures, not that low, upper 60s, low 70s. Tomorrow's highs, mid to upper 80s. At least we'll keep it below 90, we hope. In Austin tonight, clouds thickening up after midnight. We start the day cloudy in the morning, some patchy light fog, maybe a patch of drizzle or an isolated rain shower briefly, and then tomorrow afternoon, the sky looks like it does this afternoon. South winds and a high temperature of right around 88 degrees or so. And a repeat Wednesday and Thursday, except after the 10% chance of anything measurable tomorrow, we're taking measurable rain completely out of the forecast. And then we'll be pretty consistently warm in the mornings and hot in the afternoons with high temperatures almost every day, real close to 90 degrees.